Okay. Alrighty. The phone is off the hook. The only thing that's missing is my cat, and I can't find him, so you will be seeing him, I'm sure. Before we begin, for those of you who are here, because I think there's a couple people, of course, the lady that just talked to me, but I think there's a couple that I don't know. The way this class works, we begin with centering. What centering does is bring you to the mat, to wherever you're sitting. If you're not sitting on a mat, wherever you are. And my goal is to bring you down, bring that nervous system down, calm the mind down, so that for the next hour and a half, you can be present or more present than you would be otherwise. Please don't try to achieve a goal, just go with it. The more you flow, the better it'll be for you. And then from there, I will be saying an intention in Sanskrit. Again, some people call it a prayer. I call it an intention because yoga is a science. It's not a religion. I'm sorry, I'm going to put this on speaker view in case somebody wants this later. Okay. And then from there, we will be chanting. I will translate what I say in Sanskrit, so don't worry. You'll get to know what it is that I'm saying. And then we'll go into the asanas. We'll chant Om, and then we'll go into the asanas. In the chanting of Om, I don't think I've said this before, but because we're not together, I can't tell what you're doing. Chant. Don't just listen to me. Chant. And chant however the body wants to chant. Take what the body's giving you today. If it wants to go loud, let it go loud. Don't be embarrassed. You know, even if you're well, if you don't want to do that around the family, I'm not sure what your situation is, but do it. Do whatever it is the body wants. If the body wants to be quiet, let it be quiet. Take take the gift that's being given to you today. Flow with it. Then we'll be doing some postures, asanas. In this case, this morning, we're doing Surya Namaskar. We're doing the sun salutation. Adapt it. Listen to your body. If at any time you're feeling any pain, please back out immediately, but slowly. In yoga, no pain, no gain is not the right thing to do. We never have pain, or we try not to have pain. If there's pain, there's a problem. So I would like you to back out of whatever posture you're in that may create that pain, back out of it completely, and then go into it gently again until that point right before the pain. Okay? This isn't a contest. And I think this applies to life. Life isn't a contest. We go at our own pace. We stop when we need rest. We adjust when we need adjusting. Every day is different. So keep that in mind here. It's a singular journey and enjoy it. And in pain, there is no joy. So in this setting, there may be some results in other settings, but in this particular setting, please, if there's any pain, back out. So from there, we'll be going into some breathing techniques, some pranayama, that are very effective. Pranayama is a way, it's manifested by the breath, but what you're actually doing is guiding the energy in the body. So we move things around to make sure that we try to break up any blockages in the body, and then we do the pranayama so that that energy flows, flows unencumbered and flows easily. And then after that, I'm going to ask you to lie in Shavasana, in corpse pose, on your back, and we will be doing Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is yogic sleepless sleep. I will take you to that place between awake and asleep. Just go with it again. Seems to be the theme, right? Flow with it. Just listen to my words. Try not to fall asleep, but if you do fall asleep, that's perfectly fine. You'll still be hearing what I'm saying. Your subconscious will be picking it up, and that's good. Because you may need a little more sleep than you got last night, and you will wake up very refreshed. So there's no problem with you falling asleep, if in fact you do. But try to stay awake if you can. The falling asleep just means you're very relaxed, and that's the purpose of this. And then that's the end of the class. So there you have it, the class in a nutshell. I hope you enjoy it for those of you that are new. And again, and if you don't, it's okay. Seek out somebody that does resonate with you. Let's begin. If you're wearing glasses, take your glasses off. Can everybody hear me? Wave to me so that I know you can hear me. Thank you. And after giving all of that, now I asked you, right? A little late, sorry. I'd like you to sit comfortably as you possibly can. I'm sitting like this because this is how I'm comfortable. If I were uncomfortable, I wouldn't be sitting like this. So I want you to be as comfortable as you can be. If that's in a chair, sit in a chair. If that's with your legs extended, extend the legs. But I, above all, want you to be comfortable. And as you're breathing in, I'd like you to raise your shoulders up, take them back, and as you breathe out, just drop the shoulders. Bring your palms in your lap. The right palm is holding your left hand, but both palms are facing toward the sky, and the thumbs are gently touching each other. And just bring them in your lap. Gently close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and breathe out through the center of your lips. Make a small O of the lips if you would. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the lips. Gently, very gently. Take your time, we're in no hurry. You're sending the signal to the body at this moment that it's time to relax, that there's nowhere to be, no one to become. At this moment, you're just allowing yourself some space. You're creating some space for yourself. And that's the signal you're sending to your body, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the center of your lips. Gently. Take what the breath gives you. Don't try to slow it down, just observe it as it naturally slows down. Become aware of your surroundings, keeping your eyes closed. Become aware of the ground below you, the safety of the ground below you. At this moment in time, you're safe. At this moment in time, you're protected. You have a roof over your head. You have four walls around you, unless you're sitting outside. The environment in which you're sitting is keeping you safe. Become aware of that at this moment in time. Become aware of how the ground below you feels, what parts of your body are touching the ground. Become aware of your environment. The temperature on your skin, is the temperature on your left shoulder the same as the temperature on your right knee? Just be aware. Become aware of the sounds around you. The sound of my voice, possibly the sound of a clock, maybe your family, other people in the house with you, maybe your animals, whatever it may be. Be aware of the sounds. And I want you to go from hearing to listening to the sounds. Listen closely. And I'd like you to go beyond listening to feeling the vibration of the sounds in your ear canals. at this time it's not happening, don't worry. It's okay. I just want to give you the opportunity to tune in and see if you can feel them. The vibration of those sounds as they're entering the ear canals. And I'm continuing to talk to see, in case you don't have any sounds in your house, whether the sound of my voice creates that vibration for you in your ears. Become aware of the taste in your mouth. Where in the mouth is it coming from? And if you don't have a taste in your mouth, be aware of the absence of that taste. Become aware of any scent in the room where you are. You're breathing, sure, but now I want you to breathe so you can smell anything that is in the room. Maybe flowers, maybe breakfast, dinner, lunch, wherever you are in the world. And maybe the absence at this time of any scent in the air. And your eyes are closed. But I'd like you to be aware of the last thing you saw before you closed your eyes. The colors, the shapes, the textures, the shades of colors, and now become aware of your breath. As you're breathing in, be aware of being nourished. And as you're breathing out, be aware of nourishing. As you're breathing in, become aware of this breath being your life source and your life force. And as you're breathing out, be aware of becoming the life source and the life force for another being. Become aware of the balance that the breath brings. Rest in that breath. Rest in that source of life. Rest in that force of life. Allow the body and the mind to become one with that space in the center of your chest. Aligned in gratitude, with compassion, in love. Sarvetra Sukhina Santu Sarve Santu Navaya Sarve Patrani Pashantu Makashvetu Kamapu Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunatu Sahaviryam Garbhavahe Tejasvinavahe Namastu Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May every being be happy. May every being be free from all diseases. May every being feel and appear blissful. May there not be trace of sorrow within any being. Bless us, so we may live together. We may be nourished together and learn the brilliance of this knowledge together, leading to self-unfoldment without any sense of pride, prejudice, or ego. May peace prevail along our bodies and our minds. May peace prevail throughout all the celestial bodies in the cosmos. And may peace prevail along our journey to self-realization. May peace prevail. Om Shanti. Keeping your eyes closed, please bring your hands on your knees with your palms facing toward the sky. The fingers are open and extended but relaxed. We'll be chanting Om 5 times. Om is A-U-M. Don't try to extend it. Don't try to control it. Just allow it to happen. Take what the breath gives you. I'd like you to be aware of the center of the chest, that place where you may have been resting just a moment ago. When we chant, you may experience that Om beginning there. And I'd like you to witness the vibration and the reverberation as it flows through your body and beyond. I'd also like you to be aware of the crown of your head. Be aware of connecting through the crown of the head. And I'd like you to be aware of the center of your palms. Be aware of receiving through the center of your palms. Excuse me. So we'll be chanting Om 5 times. Again, try to chant out loud. For those of you who have been chanting for a while and you prefer to chant quietly, by all means do that. But the vibration is very, very beautiful when it fills the room. Take a deep breath in and we'll begin. Become aware of your hands. Please don't move them, just be aware of them. They may feel like you're holding something heavy. The fingers may feel like they're part of that, like you're holding something, and you are. Become aware, without moving, of where in the body you may have some fatigue, you may have some pain, where you may feel that you need some extra love, some extra care, some extra healing. And I'd like you to place your hands there at this moment in time. And what you're finding is that your mind is racing, that monkey mind just won't settle down, that the body's fine, then place your hands on your head. The fingers will be on the top of the head, the palms on the side. Gentle pressure. Remind the mind that you're here. Remind the mind that you're one with it, and that it's time to be one in a gentle, in a calm, in a loving way. Otherwise, place your hands wherever else you need it. What you'll be feeling is that heaviness leaving the hands, the transfer of energy happening. It's a loving energy. It's a healing energy. So what you're going to find is rather than feeling heavier, that space is going to feel lighter. Enjoy it. And once the hands are completely light, the transfer has been completely made. Bring the palms in the lap one more time. Right palm holding the left hand, palms facing the sky, thumbs gently touching each other. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, mentally chant Om. Breathe in again. And as you're breathing out, become aware of the breath and the space in which you're sitting. Breathe in one more time. And as you're breathing out, let the breath begin at the crown of your head and flow throughout your body, all the way to your toes, in gratitude, with compassion, and with love. Om Shanti. Namaste. And when you're ready, very slowly, very gently, open your eyes. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I need to get my little baby out of here because he will definitely not let me do Surya Namaskar. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Extend your legs, please. Let the legs, any stiffness or any tightness or any tingling, let it work itself out. Mr. Belvedere, my cat, thinks he's part always of my yoga, which he usually is. But in this case, he needs to stay away a little while today. Become aware of the legs becoming a little more awake if you have them crossed. Wiggle the toes. Alrighty. Every day is different, remember. And each side is different. So release all expectations right now. Release all expectations of the perfect sun salutation or the perfect Surya Namaskar. And go with what your body's giving to you today. Allow yourself to be with the body today at that moment. Take this as a space that you created for this gift. And enjoy it. Enjoy being with the body. The body will respond to that. The body will thank you for that. And the effect of that is quite remarkable. So remember, why are you here? Why are you here in the first place? For those of you who have been coming, you may say, oh, I know why I'm here, but no, why are you here today? And for those who have never been here, what made you come here? What aligned for you to be here today? What is the intention? And I want you to stay with that intention through our practice. I want you to stay with the intention with love and compassion. Add love and compassion to that intention, because that will solidify it, that will magnify it, and it will give you an incredible internal, I don't want to call it power because it's not power, but the power of compassion and of love is what I'm referring to. So you'll be able to touch that when you add that love and compassion to your intention. So, okay, so now that the legs are awake and the feet are hopefully awake, let's stand up. You're hearing noises maybe outside because they're doing construction next door. So I'm hoping that they don't get too loud. And I apologize if they do. So I'm going to try to speak louder because I've moved the computer away from me so that you can see me better. Stand at the end of your mat because you're going to be doing your Surya Namaskar. I'm sorry, at the front of the mat because you'll be doing your Surya Namaskar. So your body will be going back. Make sure you're leaving space at the front of the mat because the head is going to be going down here at one point, okay? Again, I'm going to be standing in the middle here so you can see me, but my body will be turning eventually. Stay with the sun salutation. Stay with it in the practice, stay with it physically, stay with it mentally. Engage yourself spiritually and just flow. It's a dance. It's a beautiful dance. Be aware of the body responding. Be aware of the body dancing. Be aware of the effect of this dance on you. And yeah, let's begin. Bring the palms at the throat, thumbs are at the base of the throat, index finger and middle finger are cradling the chin. If you've done a sun salutation before, this may be a little slower than you're used to. Go with it. Stay with me. Don't try to speed it up, please. Try to stay on the same pace because I want you to receive what I'm trying to give you, okay? So please close your eyes. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. If your balance isn't quite where it needs to be today, then just open up the hips a little bit more. My balance at times isn't very good for many reasons that we won't go into right now. So I sometimes need to open my legs just a little bit. And that makes all the difference. It makes my base more stable. Feet are parallel, so that means the insides of your feet are parallel. Thumb at the voice box, index finger, middle finger, cradling the chin. Close your eyes, please. I want you to become aware of where you are. I want you to become aware that this body is responding to what you're thinking and what you're asking it to do, and what I'm asking it to do. Become aware of what a miracle that is and how beautiful that is. Allow gratitude to rest with you. Allow love to rest with you throughout the practice. Make sure your feet are planted. Make sure they're solid. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, slide your palms down your chest. Slide them down as far as they will go without opening the base. The base of your palms should stay together. Become aware of the tension in the hands as they're pushing on each other. So beautiful. Become aware of the palms coming together. Become aware of the strength in your arms, the strength in your back. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, extend the arms in front of you. Palms are together, arms are at shoulder height. And as you breathe in, bring the arms up. Arms are straight. You can't see my hands, but my palms are together. Arms are straight. Arms are next to your ears. Open your eyes if your eyes are closed. Let your head hang back. Free and loose. You're going to arch your back slightly, just so that you feel it in the sternum, not a big arch. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And feel as if the fingers are being pulled toward the sky. Excellent. Breathe in, bring the head up. And as you're breathing out, come forward and down. So you're going to bring the arms are straight, arms are in line with your ears, and you're folding forward. The whole body's coming down from the waist. Try to keep the back as flat as you can. Hold on to your legs wherever you can. If the shins is as far as you can go, then place your hands there. If you can go further down and you can touch your ankles or the tops of the feet, do that. If you can hold on to your ankles from the back, please do that. Make sure that neck is very relaxed. You might want to wiggle your head a little bit and allow the neck to just hang. Be aware of the beauty of the blood flowing to your head, nourishing the neurons in your brain. This is very good for your memory, very good for the brain, to keep it healthy, to keep it vibrant. Slightly bend your knees and put your fingers in line with your toes. And take your left foot back. The top of the left foot is on the ground. Your left knee is on the ground. Your right knee is bent. The fingers are in line with the toes. The palms are flat on the ground. And now I'd like you to shift your weight so that the knee is coming forward, this right knee, slightly forward, and your groin region is going toward the ground. So you may be up here, right? Well, I'd like you to just kind of push forward and down. The right knee is in line with your chest. It's not under your armpit. Sorry, my screen is very dark. I'm not sure why. Let me bring it closer. I hope you can see better now. The lighting today, it's overcast here, so it's a little dark. Okay, head is up and back. Be aware of the stretch throughout the inside of your thighs, going all the way down to the left toe. This is a beautiful stretch. It's so beneficial. I haven't forgotten that you're in this posture. The longer you remain in this posture, the more relaxed you can stay in it, the more benefit you're going to receive. As you're breathing in, shift the weight onto the left knee and bring the right foot back in line with the left foot. So you're going to tuck your toes under so that they're pointing toward the front. And you're going to lift your knees up, tuck your chin in, bring your head up as high as you can, your back up as high as you can. Chin is tucked in, putting pressure on the thyroid. Now, as you're breathing out, bring the heels onto the ground, as close to the ground as you can get them. Your hands are in line with your shoulders. Your feet are in line with your hips. Chin is to the chest. The weight is distributed toward the legs. So the arms have some weight, but not most of it. Most of it is going toward the legs and the hips. Breathing in, come down onto your knees. And as you're breathing out, keep the toes tucked under. And as you're breathing out, what I'm going to ask you to do, observe. My shoulders are back a little behind my hand. I want you to shift them a little bit forward so that they're in line with the hand. And as you're breathing out, you're going to drop the shoulders down. Your hands will be under the shoulders. Elbows are to your body. This seems awkward, I know, but it's so effective. It's such an effective, beautiful posture. If you're having problems with your shoulders, I would like you to lie on your belly and bring the elbows on the ground and your forearms on the ground, because this posture will not be good for you otherwise. So I want you to modify, okay? Otherwise, you're here. What I'm going to ask you to do is use the toes that are tucked under to push the body forward. Belly button stays in contact with the spine. Chest is off the ground. Okay, so for those of you who modified, you are here. You can just raise your chest up. Please don't put any pressure where you can't have it, okay? Be careful with your shoulders. Tops of your feet are on the ground. Belly button is on the ground. Chest is off the ground. And just breathe. Feel the opening of the chest. And as you're breathing out, breathing in, straighten your arms into Bhujangasana, into Cobra. Head is back. Hips are as close to the ground as you can have them. Arms are in line with your shoulders. You don't want the arms too wide. Then you start shaking and start feeling unstable. All right, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, come back onto your knees. Breathe in one more time. Tuck the toes under and go up on your toes as you're breathing out. Chin to the chest. And bring the heels on the ground. Continue to put pressure on your thyroid. Make sure the weight is toward the feet and the legs and the hips. As you're breathing in, come back onto your knees. And as you're breathing out, bring that right foot forward in line with the fingers. So the toes are in line with the fingers. And now, make sure the knee is in line with the right side of your chest. And bring the knee forward and bring the groin region down as close as you can to the ground. Head is up and back. I'm sorry, we need to switch legs. So the right knee goes back and the left foot comes forward. We're just in the first section, so your left foot is forward, your left knee is bent, your right knee is on the ground, I apologize, and the top of your right foot is on the ground. Head is up and back. And in the same way, you can feel the stretch all the way down to your left toe. Now I'd like you to feel the stretch all the way down to your right toe. Shift your weight onto your right knee. Tuck your toes under and use your toes to push yourself. Watch my leg. I push myself, my leg goes straight, and I slide my foot forward. So use the toes to push the leg and bring it forward. You fold it over. If you can hold on to your shins, do so, but I do want the hands on the leg somewhere, wherever it is that you can do it. Otherwise, Hold on wherever you can on the legs, but make sure your head is hanging, that the neck is free and loose. This is a very good opportunity for your neck to get some rest, for those vertebrae to just spread, right? You need to make that space for them, for the brain to be nourished. Now, bring the palms together. Your arms are next to your ears. Palms are together. If you need to bend your knees, you can do that, but I'd like you to use your breath. So as you're breathing in, start coming up, keep the arms next to the ears. Use the breath in to help you come up. If you need to bend the knees to support the back, please do so. Stay here, please. Stay here. Let the blood flow down. You might feel some lightness in the brain, some lightness in the upper part through the shoulders. I want you to be aware of the effect on your neck. And now open your eyes. Let your head hang back. Slightly arch your back so that you just feel it in the sternum. It's not a big arch. As you're breathing in, bring the head up. And as you're breathing out, bring the arms down. Arms are straight, they're shoulder height. Breathing in, bring the thumbs to the voice box, index finger and middle finger cradling the chin. I'd like you to stay here for a moment. Let your awareness rest in the body. I'd like you to be aware of the effect of this dance on your body. Also be aware of the effect of it on your mind. Being present with every muscle, with every movement, with every breath. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, slide your palms down your chest, keeping the palms together. Once again, feeling the tension through the arms, the push through the hands and the pads of the hands, fingers. And slowly and gently release the hands, let the arms hang down, free and loose. Keep your eyes closed if you would, please. I'd like you to be aware that your body responded to every direction. You were able to move your arms, you were able to move your legs. I want you to be aware of any expectation you may have had. And I want you to release those expectations. No comparison. Just be aware of this body responding and being there for you. The beauty of that. At this moment, I'd like you to quietly, internally, thank this body for responding, for being here for you. And slowly and gently, open your eyes. So that was the first half of Surya Namaskar, of the sun salutation. And I'm sorry, I messed up the leg, and I realized it when I was noticing my toe, and I thought, oh, we already did that. So I apologize. I get lost sometimes in Surya Namaskar. It's such a beautiful set of postures. It's each going into the next one, giving the body what it needs. We're addressing from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes when we're doing this. So we will be doing the second half, but we will be doing the second half with mantra. Feel the vibration as it's happening. Allow it to just penetrate each cell in your body. Enjoy it. It's such a beautiful process. Stay with the mantra. Stay with the effect of the mantra. And just observe what happens in the body. So make sure your feet are parallel, hip width apart. or a little wider if that's what you need. And remember, everybody's hips are different, so my feet may be a little narrower or a little wider than somebody else's because my hips are different. So bring the thumbs at the voice box, index finger, middle finger, cradle the chin. I'd like you to stay here for a moment, and the fingers are together. And I want you to be aware of the effect of bringing the palms together like this. This has a physiological effect on us. This unity of the palms like this creates in the body a sense of well-being. It's physiological. It's the body reacting to this mudra. It's also, for many of us, psychologically, spiritually, very soothing. So I want you to be aware of the effect of the palms together. It's not just from life experiences, it's also a physiological effect. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, slide the palms down your chest. I will be saying the mantra once, and I'd like you to repeat it 3 times after me. You can say them out loud, or you can say them mentally. I recommend out loud because it's easier to feel the vibration when you say them out loud. And the mantra is, I'm sorry, I was listening to the noise outside. The mantra is, Om Mitrai Namaha. And we'll do it 3 times now. Om Mitrai Namaha. Om Mitrai Namaha. Om Mitrai Namaha. Feel the vibration of the mantra. Experience the vibration of that mantra and experience the posture. Slowly and gently breathe in. And as you're breathing out, extend your arms in front of you, keeping the palms together. Palms are at shoulder height. Breathing in, bring the arms up. Your arms are next to your ears. Your palms are together. Breathe in. And open your eyes and let your head hang back, free and loose. Your palms are together, fingers are pointing toward the sky. And the mantra is Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. As you're breathing in, bring your head up. And as you're breathing out, bring the palms down, all the way down. Arms are next to your ears. Hold on to wherever you can on your legs. Let the head hang. Let your neck hang free and loose, creating that space between the vertebrae. Feel the blood as it flows to your head. And the mantra is Om Suryai Namaha. Om Suryai Namaha. Om Suryai Namaha. Om Suryai Namaha. Slightly bend your knees. Bring your fingers on either side of your toes, in line with the toes. And take the right foot back, right knee on the ground. Top of the right foot is on the ground. Your left knee is in line with the left side of your chest. Do not bring the knee into your armpit. You want to align it with the left side of your chest. Now, you're going to be bringing the weight forward and the groin region down. And the mantra is Om Banave Namaha. 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 Om Ban Om Banve Namaha. Om Banve Namaha. Om Banve Namaha. Shift your weight onto your right knee. Bring your left foot in line with the right foot. Tuck your toes under. Lift the knees up. Go up on your toes. Chin to the chest. And bring the heels on the ground. And the mantra is Om Kagai Namaha. Om Kagai Namaha. Om Kagai Namaha. Bring your knees on the ground. Your toes are tucked under. Once again, if you're having problems with your shoulders, adjust, please. Make sure you go on your belly and just bring the elbows on the ground. Shift your weight so that your shoulders are going down and they'll gently go on top of your hands, actually. And the chest is on the ground. So breathe in here. And as you're breathing out, lower the chest onto the ground. Chin is on the ground. Chest is on the ground. Your hands are on the ground. Your toes are on the ground. Your belly button is off the ground. And the mantra is Om Pushpe Namaha. Om Pushpe Namaha. Om Pushpe Namaha. Om Pushpe Namaha. You're going to be using your toes to push yourself forward. Bring the belly button in contact with the ground. The chest is off the ground. The tops of your feet are on the ground. Stay here. Feel the expansion in the chest. Om Hinyagarbhai Namaha. Om Hinyagarbhai Namaha. Om Hinyagarbhai Namaha. Om Hinyagarbhai Namaha. Straighten your elbows. Go into Mudra, into Cobra. Tops of your feet are on the ground. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. At this moment, your arms are pillars. So if they're at an angle, you won't be sustained properly. You won't be sustained well. So it's essential that the arms be straight, perpendicular to the ground. Become aware of the tip of your spine. Become aware of the center between your eyebrows. Breathe in. And slowly and gently, as you're breathing out, go back onto your knees. Tuck your toes under. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, go up on your toes, tuck your chin in, and bring the heels on the ground. Remember, the weight is on the legs and the hips. Chin to the chest, pressure on the thyroid. And the mantra is Om Mariche Namaha. Om Mariche Namaha. Om Mariche Namaha. Om Mariche Namaha. Slowly and gently, bring your knees on the ground. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring your right foot forward in line with your toes. Your right knee is in line with the right side of your chest. Bring the weight forward and down. The groin region comes down. Head is up and back as much as you can have it. Keep your palms on the ground if you can do so. And the mantra is Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Gently and slowly shift your weight back onto your left knee. Tuck your left toes under and use the toes to push yourself forward and bring the left foot in line with the right foot. Head is hanging free and loose. Remember, this is a really good opportunity for the neck to have a nice stretch, a very relaxed stretch, using the weight of the head. And the mantra is Om Savitre Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Bring the palms together, arms next to your ears. If you need to, please bend your knees so that you don't have the pressure on the lower back. And as you're breathing in, start raising your body up very gently and very slowly. Remember, one vertebra at a time. Be very gentle with your back. Stay here. Let the blood flow down again. You may feel lightness in your head, and that's good. You've been nourishing your brain, nourishing your eyes and your ears and your nose, your sinuses, ear canals, nourishing your scalp, your mouth, your tongue, your neck. Open your eyes, let your head hang back free and loose. And the mantra is Om Margie Namaha. Make sure your eyes are open. Om Margie Namaha. Om Margie Namaha. Om Margie Namaha. Bring your head up as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, bring the arms down at shoulder height. Palms are still together. Breathing in, bring the thumbs at your voice box, middle finger and index finger, cradling the chin. Breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of the lightness that's settling in the body. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, slide the palms down the chest. Once again, don't let the palms separate. And the mantra is Om Bhaskrai Namaha. Om Bhaskrai Namaha. Om Bhaskrai Namaha. Om Bhaskrai Namaha. Slowly and gently release the palms, bring the arms at your side, Hands hanging free and loose. Close your eyes if they're not closed. And I want you to be aware of the state in which your body and your mind is right now. And slowly and gently open your eyes. Sun salutation is a beautiful dance. It's an internal dance. The postures are made to complement each other and to go to every part of the body. The only thing that the sun salutation doesn't have, though, is a twist. And it's essential that we twist our waist. For those who have neurological issues, it's more important than anything. We need to keep that nervous system intact. Twisting the spine helps to do that. The next posture we're going to do is for the twist of the spine. So let me do it and then we'll do it together. Okay, let me see if I can bring this up so you can see. Go off mat so you can see my toes. So let me show you and then we'll do it together. Your feet are parallel, hip width apart. You're going to bring your hands onto your thighs. You're going to be bringing the arms up and you're going to go up on your toes as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to twist to the side and bring the heels on the ground. You breathe in here. And as you breathe out, you're going to take the hand that's toward the front, right? This would be, in my case, my left hand. And you're going to bring it along the inside of the left leg and take it all the way down the leg. You see me? All the way down the leg. And if you can hold on to, or put the palm down on the ground between the feet, excellent. If what you need is to hold on somewhere on your left leg, that's okay too. Do the best that you can. And then I'd like the right hand to be extended. The arm is extended. The fingers, initially I want you to extend them and stretch them, and then I want you to relax them. And then ultimately what I want you to do is turn so that you're looking toward that right hand. You may not initially be able to see it because your body's not used to turning like this, but that's okay. I want you to visualize that hand if you can't see it. Come out of the posture. I'm going to ask you to run your fingers along the inside of the leg on which that hand is. So for example, if my left hand is down, I'm running my hand along the left leg. So as I'm breathing in, I'm going to be coming up, running my fingers along the inside of the leg, and the other hand in coordination comes down. This posture is very beneficial if you have balance problems. As we get older, we all have balance problems. So I suggest that you do this every day. If you're unable to stand on one leg, if you don't have good balance, it's okay. This will better the balance. This will ensure that you will continue to have balance throughout your whole life. But the key here is that you're looking up. The head is down, but you're looking up. And that is what triggers that balance, that balancing that happens in the body. Okay, so let's do this. So bring your feet hip width apart, palms on your thighs. All right, breathe in and come up on your toes, raise the arms up at shoulder height, and as you're breathing out, turn to your right. And bring the heels on the ground. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, take the left hand along the inside of the left leg, all the way down to wherever you can. Stay in this position. Your right arm is straight up toward the sky. Fingertips, extend them, and now relax them. You're still pointing toward the sky, but the hand is relaxed. And now I'd like you to look toward that right hand. Twist the body and twist your neck. Don't hurt your neck though. And look toward that right hand. Do the best that you can. If you've never done this, it's a little awkward, but eventually you will be able to do it very easily and will start reaping the benefits of it. So a very beautiful posture. This is a triangle posture, but done in a different way. All right. As you're breathing in, start running your left hand along the inside of your left leg, coming up. That right hand starts going down. And bring both hands onto your thighs. Now we'll do the left side. In yoga, if you do one side, you have to do the other. I think if you close your eyes, I want you to feel how your body feels right now. Your right side and your left side probably don't feel like they're even. We're going to fix that right now. So, and it's because you've done that posture on one side, but you haven't done it on the other. So hands on your thighs. Breathe in, bring the hands up, arms up, go up on your toes. And as you're breathing out, twist to the left. And bring the heels down. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, take that right hand along the inside of the right leg, all the way down as far as you can. Bring the palm down, if you can bring it between the feet, and let that left arm point toward the sky. Try to keep that left arm as straight as you can, and try to keep the right arm as straight as you can. Extend the fingers, and now relax them. And try to look toward that left hand. Keep your legs straight. You want that nice pull throughout the back of your legs. If you bend your knees, you won't get the benefit of that. And keep looking toward your left, as if you're looking at your left hand. Even if you can't, I want you to make the attempt to turn your head in that direction and twist the body in that direction. Slowly and gently, very slowly and very gently, as you're breathing in, take the right hand along the inside of the right leg. The left hand starts coming down in coordination with the right. You might feel a little off balance, and that's normal because we are playing with that balance. But please, if you have an issue with balance, do this because it will help you. It's unbelievable the way it helps. Your palms are on your legs until you regain your balance. If you do this, make sure there's nothing sharp around you. And always in yoga, make sure that you don't have any sharp corners, that you have a nice clear space around you. And bring your palms at your side. Fingers are extended, palms are facing forward, arms are relaxed. Please close your eyes. And repeat after me. I am whole. I am full. I am total. I'm complete. I am perfect. I am Purnam. I am Sunyam in Purnam. I'm rich in the knowledge. I'm beautiful the way I am. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. Become aware of those words and allow them to settle into every cell in your body. Purnam means we're complete, nothing's missing, we're perfect. Sunyam is nothingness, but that nothingness has everythingness in it. The potential is infinite in that nothingness. And that's why we say we are Sunyam in Purnam. We are nothingness, that potential, that infinite potential in that perfection and that completeness. That's who we are. Slowly and gently, release the hands. And take a seat, please. We will be doing a pranayama practice for those of us who have problems in the brain, whether it's MS, whether it's anything that's happening in the brain. In my case, it was MS. This is very beneficial, very beneficial. So I suggest anybody do it because it keeps your brain healthy, but it also brings down the nervous system so that it's not just the brain, the whole body becomes healthy. If you meditate, this is a nice way to go into meditation. And yes, so let's begin. The name of the practice is Brahmri. In Brahmri, you will be putting the lips together and mimicking the sound of a bee. You'll feel the vibration a little bit on your lips. The technical name in Sanskrit is wasp's buzzing, but I've never heard of wasp buzz, so I call it bee buzzing. But technically it's wasp's buzzing. So I would like you to sit as comfortably as you can and as firmly as you can, okay? I want the body to be completely relaxed. Different people do it different ways. You'll eventually, if you do this practice enough, you will find your own way. So what I mean by that, some people like to put their hands on their face. I don't like to put the hands on my face because I like the sense of expansion. But there's nothing wrong with putting the hands on the face. Everybody needs to find what makes them most comfortable, okay? But I will show you how I do it, and then you play with it. And you may start seeing that other people do it differently. So I'm going to ask you to cover your ears. The way you cover your ears is by this flap that's right here. I just want you to press it down. I don't want you to put your thumb in your ear. I just want you to press down that outer flap on the ear, okay? Then I'm going to ask you to bring your index finger and it'll come on your scalp, and then the other fingers are going to be almost like an awning, right? So they almost like it's if you're covering your face from the sun. This gives me a sense of expansion, but again, you'll find that some people do it like this. Nothing wrong with that. My preference, though, is the way I'm teaching you. If you've already been practicing and you have another way of doing it, please do it your way, okay? But if you haven't, try it my way and then play with it. So so we will be humming 5 times. We will be, that's the sound we'll be making. I want the pitch to remain the same. If the pitch changes, it's probably because you'll be running out of breath. And I want you to only go with what the breath gives you. Don't try to extend it. If one breath gives you a very short time in your judgment, that's okay. Take another breath and see what that breath gives you. Every day and every breath is going to be different. Don't judge it. Take what it gives you and embrace it because you were so fortunate to have that breath in the first place. Let's keep that in mind. So let's observe for a minute and then we'll do it together. So my thumb goes over my flaps, my fingers are over my face, so to speak, so blocking it from any rays of sun or however you want to imagine it. You breathe in and we would begin. Observe. Now this is what would happen if I were trying to do it after I run out of breath. Do you notice the difference? I struggle. Excuse me, the pitch changes. Wow, it's really doing something here that I need to let go of. So I want you to observe the range being flat. And it will remain flat. Don't worry, it will remain flat as long as you're not running out of breath. All right, so let's begin. Cover your ears. We'll do it 5 times. After you've done it, I want you to sit quietly and then lie down on your back with your head toward the computer. If you need a blanket, get a blanket, and we'll go into Yoga Nidra. So, thumbs on the flaps, hands wherever you need to place them, and we'll begin. We'll do it 5 times. Breathe in and begin. When you're finished, bring your palms in your lap, right palm holding the left, and the thumbs gently touching each other. Be aware of the vibration and the sound that continues in your brain. And slowly, very, very slowly and gently, if you can do it without opening your eyes, do so. Lie down on your back with your head toward the computer. I'd like you to lie in Shavasana, in corpse pose. Relax the feet, let them separate, maybe a foot, 2 feet apart, whatever's comfortable for you. Your arms are at your side, palms facing toward the sky, but the arms are not touching the body. I want you to be aware of your breath. As you breathe in, your belly rises. And as you breathe out, the belly goes down. That is the natural way to breathe. That is the way the body likes to breathe when we're not imposing any kind of breath on it. Just observe it. I don't want you to try to make it happen because it is happening. Just let go and observe it. As you breathe in, the belly rises. And as you breathe out, the belly goes down. And now, I'd like you to observe the breath as it's entering into the body. As you're breathing in, the breath comes in through the nostrils. It goes past the upper palate, the pharynx, the larynx, your windpipe, your bronchial passages, and into your lungs. And as you're breathing out, the breath leaves the lungs, goes through the bronchial passages, windpipe, the larynx, the pharynx, past the upper palate, and out through the nostrils. Observe. Observe the journey of your breath. And now, I want you to observe what it is that makes that breath happen in the first place. As you're breathing in, be aware of an energy. You can call it energy, you can call it chi, you can call it prana. In yoga, we call it prana. That energy that's pushing that breath, that's making that breath happen. Without it, the breath would not happen. So I want you to go beyond your breath and observe the energy that's pushing the breath into your body. Just observe. The breath is the manifestation of that energy. And become aware of that energy as it's flowing into the body. And become aware of it as it's leaving the body. I want you to become aware that yes, it feels like the energy is leaving the body, but at all times we have prana within our body. That energy remains. At all times, it is that that's giving life to this body and life to this brain. Be aware of that. As you're breathing in and you're observing prana entering the body, I want you to guide that prana to the center of your chest. And as you're breathing out, observe the breath leaving, but that prana remaining at the center of the chest. As you're breathing in, I want you to visualize the breath entering through the center of the chest. And as you're breathing out, I want you to visualize the breath leaving through the center of the chest. So as you breathe in, you feel that breath and that prana entering through the center of your chest and filling and expanding at the center of the chest. And as you're breathing out, feel the breath leaving and that prana continuing to expand throughout the center of the chest. I would like you to coordinate your breath. Continue to breathe this way and visualize the breath coming in and out through the center of the chest. But I will be chanting, and I'd like you to coordinate your breath with me. I will be chanting, so, hum. When I say so, I would like you to take that breath in. And when I say hum, I would like you to release that breath and let it go out. So we'll begin breathing in with so. And breathing out. In. So. Out. In. Out. Purnamadaha Purnamedam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate Become aware of your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Point your toes away from you and relax them. Make a fist of your hands and hold them tight and relax them. Raise your right arm overhead and put it on the ground above you and turn onto your right side. Please don't get up. Turn onto your right side as if you were sleeping on your right side. So your head is resting on your upper arm. Bend your left knee and bring that left knee on the ground in front of you and bring the left hand on the ground in front of you as well. So your right leg is extended, but the left knee is bent and the left hand is next to it, giving the body stability. Any kinks that have settled in your back will work themselves out in this position. Become aware of being able. Become aware of being willing. Become aware of fully participating in your life. Allow yourself to be present. Allow yourself to be grateful. And that's where you're going to live, in that gratitude, in that awareness. Slowly and gently, please take your time and use your arms, don't use your back, and sit up facing me. Use your arms to push yourself up. And sit up facing me with your eyes closed, please. Bring your hands in your lap. Right hand, right palm is holding the left hand. Both palms are facing toward the sky. And the thumbs are gently touching each other. Take your time. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, mentally chant Om. Put your mind where your heart is. Put your heart where your mind is. Let that be what guides you. Om Shanti. Namaste. And when you're ready, very slowly, please take your time and very gently open your eyes. Hari Om.